I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
Open up your disc tray, put in your DVD PlayStation 2 game, plug in your DualShock 2 because
It's movie night.
It's movie night. We're watching Shrek.
Oh shit!
Oops.
Get me a beer.
Somebody once told me.
Where's the macaroni? I need to add some cheese.
She was looking kind of dumb.
Spencer.
You dug this hole. You guys can
Finger in a thumb.
dig yourselves out.
In the shape of a CD-ROM.
Well, day stop going, don't stop going. Get back to the something.
You're gonna sing the whole song?
I'm rolling.
You're gonna go the whole way through it? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with the back streets? Never know if you don't go.
You never shine if you don't glow. Hey, now we're mapping out Jak and Daxter, the Precursor legacy. Welcome to the Button Mappers.
This is on the PS2. It's not PS2 month, but it's so cool.
And if you want to hear more, we're on Apple Podcasts and Discord and Spotify.
You really brought that back home.
Thanks,
I gotta
man.
give you some props for that. That was pretty
I
impressive.
know.
Join us
Welcome to
next time for the Button Mappers Classics album.
Welcome to the Jak and Daxter, the Precursor legacy map out, starring Alex. Hi, I'm
Hey,
Alex.
What's up, Alex?
Teddy.
Hey, Teddy.
And Alex again.
Alex again.
And Spencer's here, I guess.
Hey guys, it's me.
Are we doing Sonic?
It's
Adventure.
me, Jack.
And I'm Daxter.
And I'm Samos. Guys, what's your experience with Jak and Daxter? The Precursor legacy.
Especially
on
that
PS2.
one. Oh, wow.
Mine will be the shortest. I think I played a demo of Daxter on the PSP once,
Oh, wow. That's your only experience with the series?
and then I played some of the racing game like a month ago when we did PS2 month.
Oh, my God. Were you confused playing this game?
No, not at all.
Okay. I was like, because like Jak X is so far on the other end of the series by that point that the tone is just totally different.
Oh yeah, the tone is different, which you guys kind of warmed me up to it that it has like a pretty big shift. So no, I was fine with it.
Teddy?
Me, on the other hand, I'm always confused. Where am I?
What's happening?
How did I get here? Jack. Jack. The Jack of all trades. Starting strong today. Jak and Daxter. You know what? On a serious note, I used to like the gaming magazines, and so I think I was aware of Jak and Daxter, especially as a fan of platformers, and so it always kind of interested me. Kind of an edgy platformer character, not your average Mario. You know, Sonic's got toot or whatever, but Jack's kind of like a lonely, lonesome, cool dude, you know? And so I first started the series with Jak 2, and I played it on the PS2 back in the 2000s, and I just didn't really get into it, but I was always kind of intrigued by it. The Precursor legacy kind of misses some of that edginess from Jak 2 on, but it's okay. I never was as intrigued by it as I was the later titles, but in going and playing it specifically for this map out, I did find it was super competent, and I'm excited to talk about it today.
Obviously, growing up, I was a huge Crash Bandicoot fan. So I think that was the first time I ever took notice of like who's making games, because when you start up a Crash Bandicoot game, it goes developed and created by Naughty Dog, and and stuff like that. So I knew the name Naughty Dog because I booted up Crash Bandicoot every day on my PlayStation. So I remember I was at a movie rental store. We used to have one in town called Movie Warehouse, and I would go there, and they had a big standee for Jak. And I remember on the side of it, it was like created by Naughty Dog, and my little brain was like, "That's the Crash people." I know that. So like, I remember that being like one of the first times I ever put those two parts of gaming together. Like, they make games, and here's a game they made, and So I quickly got into Jak and Daxter and never looked back.
Did you ever play anything by the sister company?
Insomniac?
Dirty Cat?
Oh, I thought you meant the actual sister.
Naughty Dog and Dirty Cat?
Dirty Cat.
Hey.
Naughty Dog and Dirty Cat.
This is going to be extra X-rated today.
Yeah.
We're getting naughty with Jak and Daxter.
And Daxter. Going back to 2002 or think one maybe. I don't know.
I was just born.
Teddy was just born just now. He's announcing.
It explains a lot.
He's still covered in
magma.
Oh, okay.
I was born in a volcano.
Born from a volcano, Teddy rises.
It is I, Teddy Cone. Oh, we're going Sephiroth.
Well, are you guys ready to jump into Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy?
Yeah.
In the spirit of platforming, let's a hop.
Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, starts with Jak and Daxter. What? It starts with a voiceover from a character we haven't met yet, and he is talking about what happened to the Precursors. Nobody knows, and the fate of the world lies with one young boy, Jak, and they're currently heading to a place called Misty Island, a place they're not supposed to go. This voice has told them multiple times not to go there, and they're going there anyway. And when they get there, they see some bad dudes doing some bad stuff. Whatever. They're just fucking around anyway. And Daxter, who is, I guess, at this point, human or whatever the fuck they are. They're not really humans, but, they're human-esque creatures.
They're like these elvish creatures.
Yeah, they're like elves.
Long ears.
They never give their race names. But like they Daxter gets knocked into a pool of dark eco, which is eco. Eco is basically the Jak universe's Mako for Final Fantasy VII. It solves all the problems. It also causes all the problems. Daxter gets knocked into the dark eco, and when he returns from the dark eco, he is no longer an elfish creature. He is a Otzel. It's a creature from the Jak universe. It's a weasel and an otter. Otzel.
Did you know in Jak and Daxter, Daxter's actually called an Wetzel?
Yeah, Wetzel's pretzels.
Half water buffalo, half pretzel.
Pretzel.
He's very salty.
As we can see from every time you die.
Yeah, jeez.
So Daxter quickly realizing, like, oh shit, I've been turned into a small furry creature. They go back to the voice we've heard previously, Samos the Sage. He's the green eco sage. And Samos says, if you guys want to help Daxter, you have to go find Gal Acheron, far to the north. He's the only person that can help you with the dark eco problems. And you go, okay. And your journey begins. So,
I love Journey.
Kind of a different setup for a platformer. Most platformers are like, here's the bad guy, here's things that are happening in the world, go save it. And this game starts out like your friend fucked up, and maybe you just gotta like fix him.
It eventually becomes more than that, though.
It does eventually, but I like the beginning. That like at the beginning, it's just like you're just trying to help your friend out.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a bad situation.
I like that like he turns into a Otzel so quickly. I was expecting more. Like a big thing, like doing stuff.
Yeah, he just kind of
pretty much
spits him back out. It's like it's Otzel now. So from there, you find out that Samos' daughter Kira says that to get across to the next area of the map, you have to take her zoomer, but her zoomer needs a certain amount of these things called power cells. Get ready to hear power cell a bunch. And you're gonna need to collect a bunch of them in order to power the zoomer and to get across. So off you go into the nearby areas to collect some power cells.
Yep, and we head to the first area of the game where the guys are. It's Geyser Rock.
The best stage in the game, everybody?
No.
I'm just kidding. It's the tutorial stage.
Yeah.
A decent tutorial stage, but 5 of those damn precursor orbs, they kept me stringing.
It makes me laugh because basically Samos is like, yeah, I'm not letting you go out in the world without like learning something. So go, like, get to play this fucking tutorial stage. You can't leave. I don't know why. It always makes you laugh the way, because Samos is really like agitated with the two characters. So he's like, I forget what he says exactly, but he's like, you guys wouldn't find your way out of the village without this. Like, whatever.
It's like, haven't they lived there though? Their like entire lives.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to spoil the sequel games because we'll get there. But there's even more context beyond that this game doesn't give you. That once you play the other games, you're like, wow, this kind of makes less sense. But yeah, so Geyser Rock, it's just a tutorial stage.
It's cute though. It's like a nice little isolated rock, kind of like, you know, you do some rock jumping and climbing. You do get the kind of that tropical feel, like you're just kind of running around the island. And to get a couple of those precursor orbs, if you want 100% everything, you have to really do some digging. You go through the beach area. A kind of a misstep, I feel like, or maybe it's just the limitations of the time. I always wanted to jump in that geyser and just go shooting out, and you can't.
This gave me strong, like, it's really refreshing. It reminded me of like the PS1 days. And I think this game is like half a foot in the PS1 and half a foot into the next gen.
Yeah.
Because it just reminded me of like Croc, or even like obviously Crash Bandicoot. Just the bright green, it's like fun looking and fun music. Everything was just kind of fun and stuff. And it reminded me of that, like before everything got all dark and edgy and stuff. So it was very refreshing to play this.
Well, and I'm
in the
glad
game
you
in
brought
general,
that.
yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because obviously they're using their skills they learned from Crash in this game, but they also like wanted to push the platforming things a little further. Like I believe they like used Zelda for inspiration, and they used like different like manga and comic books, and they used like different things like that to kind of inspire the world. And it's very true. Like this is like a half step for Naughty Dog. This is like it's still a cutesy platformer, but with a tiny bit more.
Yeah.
And then,
well, definitely. I mean, Crash Crash never really got, like in the originals, to like a full 3D experience. It was always kind of like 1 foot as a 2D or straightforward one. But this one is almost like Crash if it were 3D. It's just kind of the thing I got, which, you know, I think they did a good job on their first crack at it.
Geyser Rock.
The first Jack at it.
First Jack.
Can't wait for these jokes.
Killing it.
Join us on the Button Mappers, where Teddy makes the funniest jokes in the fucking world.
Thanks, guys. I'll be here for the rest of my life. Let me grab my cane.
So moving on from Geyser Rock, you go back, and Samos is like, "Okay, go collect shit." And he's like, "Hey, by the way, I got some stuff on the beach that needs to be cleared up. You want to go over there?" So you go out, and you're like, "You should go to the beach."
Yeah.
So you go to Sentinel Beach. Do you guys want to really talk about the villages? They're more like hubs.
Kind of. I mean, it's worth going over because they have power cells. You get introduced to a couple concepts here, like the scout flies.
Okay. So Sandover Village, yeah, you do talk to people. I do find some of the villages there to be kind of funny and a little cringy. I like the fucking mayor who's just like, "Oh shit!" It's like, what am I gonna do? There's like 5 people that like live in this village. Who's who's not going to reelect you?
There's nobody else running.
But he's so worried about his campaign. I'm like,
I need 5 votes to become the mayor.
like there are like 4 or 5 huts in this village. Like, it's
He's like, by the way, if you'd like to contribute to my campaign, I have a little pocket money here.
Well, and the characters, their voice acting was very like this. At this time, voice acting was starting to pick up. PS1 was kind of an embarrassment of voice acting in general, except for Metal Gear Solid, which is perfect in every way. But like Jak and Daxter, it was like, I wouldn't say Pixar. I don't get the Pixar feel from it. I get more of like what's the other company that was making
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks. I got more of a DreamWorks vibe out of this.
What sells it, I think, is the animation. They did a great job with the character.
Yeah.
Even though you can tell the visuals are kind of they get better in 2 and 3 because obviously they learned the PS2 hardware more.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that the characters stretch and animate and stuff, like it works so well. I absolutely love any cutscene with Daxter and Samos because they're fucking hilarious. And they just always have little bits of like their animation while they speak and stuff that like brings them to life.
Also, at this point, you're introduced to the little animations after every single power cell that you get. You get like the little. They always switch it up. There's something that Jak and Daxter do that keeps it like spicy. I love like seeing like Daxter do a slam dunk with the power cell in the backpack, and do a little break dancing too, like doing the robot. This is very like 2000s.
And Ratchet and Clank going commando, they actually make fun of that. There's one area where you grab a collectible, only happens one time, and they replicate that with like Clank dancing in the front and stuff, and they do like the same little music and everything. They kind of poke fun at the first Jak game.
That's funny. But I will say that on returning to some of them, they're like thank you dialogue or whatever. Some of it seemed very rushed.
Dude, there's the which we'll get to the characters, but the 2 dudes in the volcano area that are mining. Mm-hmm. When I on my last playthrough that I finished today, I got to them and I had a shit ton of orbs by this point, and they have like 4 power cells, and I just bought them all, and the fucking dialogue is the same thing. It was like, here's a power cell, here's a power cell, here's a power cell, here's a power cell.
Well, in the Sandover Village, I didn't even go back and finish it until like yesterday, like way late. I wrapped up some of the quests there. And one of them, I think it's the one where you herd the cattle into the thing. He's like,
yeah, cows.
Yeah, cows, yeah. He's like, thank you. I can now thank you for herding them in. Here's your power cell. Bye. Like, it was literally like as quick as that.
Yeah.
And at first when you talked to him, like, hey, I need help with these cows.
Honestly, I think a lot of it was up to time constraints. I think Naughty Dog and Insomniac and a bunch of companies that were making early PS2 games were pushed to really get the games out quick.
That makes sense, yeah.
Because there are some other areas in this game that I feel could have been expanded upon too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like that mission with the farmer because Daxter makes fun of him for just being lazy.
Yeah.
Like Daxter's the best part of this game because he always makes comments about like everything that's happening in the world. I love like that kind of like little touch because Jak is a silent protagonist in this game. He does talk later on, but Daxter's kind of like the comedic sidekick. He doesn't really add anything to the gameplay. He's not like Clank or Kazooie. They actually add gameplay elements. Daxter's just there.
Well, you're basically right, but if you're being technical about it, and this is something I only picked up like yesterday when I was playing, when you do a spin attack, you're actually like flinging Daxter.
Oh yeah.
Which is random.
The squash and stretch on those two and like the animations are awesome. Like Daxter will always hang on to you and he'll like fling around and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very funny to watch.
So technically he's basically your sword.
I guess.
Dude, it's always spin attack. Screw the punches.
Oh yeah, spin attack all the way. I mean, spin attack's good for that. Spin attack's good for making extra height on jumps and like distance and yeah, fuck the punch. The punch screws me up so many times.
The only thing that kind of messes me up about this kind of like I don't want to say shoddy but underdeveloped narrative is I just felt a little lack of context for a lot of these things. Like I understood that like precursor orbs are maybe the currency that are used for things, but when it became that every person wanted 90 precursor orbs and the totems wanted 120, And then also the scout flies, I didn't see any purpose to them by the end of the game. Maybe that's because I missed one, but I would collect the 7 scout flies and I get a power cell and I'd be like, okay, now what? Like, what does this do towards Kira? Is that her name?
Yeah, Kira.
What does this do for her? What does this do for me? It just gives me power cells. So kind of like a little bit of missing context there.
Yeah, some of the stuff they do explain. I know, like in this game, it's always like they always talk about the precursors and stuff, and it's like, they like it's a mystery, and they don't really explain anything about any of that. That I think that was intentional though, because they knew they wanted to do sequels, and they do actually explain the precursors in the sequels. So,
I have such a low bar for platformers when it comes to story that I assume the worst, or I assume that they're just going to be tongue in cheek with it. So I was fine with it.
And that's what's interesting also is that this game's story is still simple. I think it's a little further than like other platforms at the time were doing, but it's still pretty simple. But like you can see Naughty Dog wanting to do something with this. And
right. Because
Jack 2 and 3, they absolutely do.
Yeah. And the other good thing is that you're in for a good surprise with Sonic Adventure, Spencer.
Yeah, you're in for a big surprise with Sonic Adventure.
Okay, well, I'll put it on the record now that I will play Sonic Adventure if that.
Yeah! Dramatic reveal. I love it. Only here on the Button Bappers every Monday.
Terry, I'm the man on the inside.
When we record.
Yeah.
Anyway, after fucking around with Sandover Village, you go to Sentinel Beach.
Nice. I love the beach.
First stage. Pretty easy stage. I mean, it's got some cool little pieces. I like you have to help Samus by unblocking his green eco things. They use his vents or whatever. There's a pelican that eats an orb. You're supposed to race the pelican, but you can also, if you go up to the area with the cannon, you can steal the cannon first and then blow up the pelican, which is hilarious. Oh. You can just kill him. There's a mission with an egg. You have to push an egg off of a cliff, and this little bird pops out. And there's some cool stuff here. What do you guys remember about Sentinel Beach?
This is where I learned how easily you can die from combat.
Yep.
Man, I died a lot just like trying to explore. I didn't know a lot going into this, so I missed a lot on my first run through. And I had to come back to this later. But it was cool. I really love how bright it is. Again, it reminds you of the PS1 days. The little interactions you can do with the cannon is great. It's not very hard, but I guess that's the point. So
yeah,
mostly I learned how I can die a lot. That's the big thing.
Yeah, I like how not necessarily accessible it is. It's just a smooth run, and also it's just a smooth transition. In going from Sandover Village to Sentinel Beach, you don't even see a kind of like switch. It's basically, you can tell it's part of the same island just by walking into it. And that's so unconventional for this genre. It's always jump into the book, hop into the painting, jump into the teleporter. No, it's literally an extension of the hub. And I think that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that goes for the entire game. Like at the end of the game, you're at a very high point, and you can look back and you can see back to the first part of the game, like the whole map.
Yeah,
and you're like, I just reversed all of that. Like the game feels very seamless with its world. There's no abrupt load times. The game never stops you, and and it's like, hold on, gotta load this level up. Like, the game it all feels like one world.
Mm-hmm. A whole one world.
A whole one world.
A place with 7 power cells. Oh, I also learned if you're not sure like what power cell you're getting, I didn't have to look at a guide for this entire game. I was able to complete as much as I did without one. You can just go to the menu and hover over some of the power cells, and you can get little hints. Chase the seagulls. I would never have thought to do that, but seeing that as an option, I did it, and I was like, damn, that's cool. I love that.
That is one of my favorite little interactions in this level, because it's not even like anything too fun gameplay wise, but it's just like makes the world feel lively, because like you just chase the seagulls to like spot to spot, and you hear Daxter, he's just having a blast. He's like, ah! He's like making sounds, making sounds at the seagulls. I don't know. It just like brings the world to life a little bit.
Since Teddy brought it up, that menu is shit. I absolutely hated the menu. and I got stuck there once for like literally 3 or 4 minutes trying to get
In
out.
the menu? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because if you push back, it's not back, it's options.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just another set of options, and it's like. Also, it didn't help that on the PS5, I mean probably the PS4. I don't know that, but
The
it's
touch.
the touch thing is the start
yeah.
button, not the actual
Yeah.
like. So that
Start button, yeah.
I just could not get out.
Help! Spencer's stuck in the menus.
Guys, I don't think I can go any further.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything on the walkthrough about how to get out of these menus.
Yeah. How do we get past this part of the game? You're like on the audio menu.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Guys, I don't want to listen to the music. Help!
Help me.
Yeah, Sandover Beach. Pretty good first stage. Pretty easy. Helps you learn the ropes.
Also, fuck that fish.
Fuck the big fish.
I
Chomps
do
you
like,
up.
though, if you need an instant death, he's got you.
Yeah, he's like, oh. He gulps you up. Oh.
Help.
Moving on to Forbidden Jungle.
Dun, 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 dun. Jak and Daxter.
There's a
in the
fisherman.
jungle.
Did you guys think of the fisherman?
Okay, I have mixed feelings on that mission just because the thumbstick was weird with it. But after you complete it, you can hear the guy laughing every time you pass over that damn bridge. Just shut up, man.
But you gotta do that mission, because if you do that mission, he gives you access to his boat, and you need that for the next area.
If you want to
So-
go to that next area.
Yeah, but if you want to to finish the game, 100% finish the game, you're gonna need to go
100%.
there. It's just-
The one that you really need to do is you really need to go in the pyramid. Or no, not to the pyramid. You need to go to the side of the not pyramid, the little structure.
yeah,
You need to set up the wave beams or whatever so you can release the eco from the ground, which is actually part of that's restricted in Sandover Beach prior if you go in there first.
well, that's how you power the windmill, which is one of the mayor's things as well. And he's like, "You got the power back on. Now I'm going to get reelected." I'm like, "By who?"
My uncle.
If I vote for you, will you give me a power cell?
Yeah, Jesus.
It's pretty easy to
It's
buy.
like, nobody here.
Really, these are a bunch of selfish bastards because we learned that like the power cells save the world,
Well,
and you have to do these menial tasks to help contribute to saving their world.
at this point, yeah, in the story, at this point, it's just you're helping Daxter because you fucked up and fell into a vat of dark eco. But by the point to where you find out what's going on and beyond that, yeah, it's like, why are you holding on to this shit? I need that. But some good missions here. I like the fact you can go inside of the big precursor structure. It's kind of like it's like an underground section in there and stuff. You fight a plant. The
I
looks-
loved it. I loved that.
Yeah, why?
I like all the animations when you use the blue eco, and then it like triggers things around the map. I think that's a really creative way to do it, and I liked that it like triggered the way in, and then you had to jump on the thing, and then when you get in, it's like, okay, this game has what I like to refer to as like the Disneyland effect, where it puts you kind of on rails, but it gives you the impression that it's like a 3D exploration. But you're still kind of on rails, almost like a Crash level. And then it like walks you through getting a bunch of important things that you need, and then kicks you out at some point. And I think this is one of the first instances where it was doing that, and I really, really enjoyed it. Because it was just good platforming in a pace that you could understand.
I think there are other levels that do this on-rail section, like style, better, but I do see what you mean, that it's kind of like a straight shoot.
Yeah, and it just kind of poops you out right at the end there.
I like this area because it shows wanting. I don't know if it carries it on throughout the rest of the game fully, but I like the fact that like Sentinel Beach, the jungle, Misty Islands, they all have some sort of cohesion together. Like things you do in certain areas will affect other areas in the game, and it kind of makes the world feel as as one cohesive world. That's something that I don't see a lot of games from this era try. So I really do like this area for that. Other than that, fuck those snakes. The snakes can eat a dick.
Yeah, it was. I was always trying to spin them, and it was never. I never quite got close enough to spin them, and they would always bite me.
Also, those barracudas.
Barracuda.
I like that there was that one. I like that there was the one energy cell. What is it? Energy thing? Anyway, power cell. Yeah, for some reason my mind just blanked on it. There's one. There's one out like in the beach. Like you had to find one in the water out there. I like that because it was one of those times where you poke your head out into the edge of the island and you can sort of look around and it's like, oh, there it is. Like there's the whole area. Really cool. Yeah.
It kind of teaches you, like, if you want to 100% this game, which I have a few times throughout my life, you're gonna have to like look everywhere. Like if you think you can go there and look for something, there's probably something there.
Yeah, especially with those damn precursor orbs. I didn't get all of them, and technically to get all the power cells, I don't think you need all the precursor orbs.
You don't.
But yeah, they're hidden well. But the blue eco is nice because it brings them into you.
Oh, dude, I love the launch pads, which I guess is the first time you use them here. The blue eco launch pads are like the most fun thing.
You do use one in Geyser Rock, but to such a powerful extent. At the very top of Geyser Rock, you use one to go down.
Yeah. Anyway, anytime you find a blue eco launch pad, it's like one of the most fun moments because it's just like, woo!
Yeah.
You use them on the beach too.
Fuck me, man. Oh yeah, you do, don't you? Whatever.
But you would have had to get the eco.
Oh, you have to do the eco already.
Okay. Yeah, you have to go here first to activate it.
Gotcha.
Right.
The blue eco vents and then go back for that. So.
They're pretty much fucking everywhere, you know? Those damn eco pads.
Those damn eco pads.
Dude, if we had blue
fucking
eco,
love them.
Fuck renewable energy sources. Just give us blue eco pads, and that's the way we'll all we'll get around now.
In our future, we will have no knees.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to the grocery store.
No!
Yeah. How am I going to get back with all my eggs? I don't know.
Just put them on the eco pad.
But yeah, you should. I think it's only blue eco at this point. You haven't seen the other versions of eco yet. Of course, green eco is life, blue eco is energy. So then there's two other ecos.
You did see the dark eco in the cutscene in the beginning.
Oh, well, there's that one. I mean, like usable ecos.
Right.
Yeah, there is dark eco as well.
Dark eco.
Dark eco. It's the dark one. Speaking of dark,
I've seen eco and Shadow of the Colossus.
This is the same one? Are they connected?
Yeah, it's a sequel.
Oh, shit.
This is the sequel to Shadow of the Colossus.
That's why he gets horns.
So after you help the fisherman with his fishy issue, he gives you access to his boat, and you ride back to Misty Island. That's a good idea. The place where Daxter got fucked up the first time. You're just going to go back there?
He's like, you help me catch fish. Let me give you my boat. Good trade.
Yeah, hell yeah. Vote for the mayor, dude.
Boat for the mayor.
Vote for the mayor, dude. Vote for me. That's
Misty.
my campaign.
I love Misty.
Yeah, Brock, Misty, Ash.
Threesome.
Misty Island. This one is this was the first area where I think the challenge gets ramped up.
Mm-hmm.
There's some challenging segments. You have to find the artist's lost muse, his pet muse. That thing is a pain in the ass to catch.
I never did that one.
That's
the only one on this. This is the first one that's technically a miss on my logbook.
Oh.
My endgame logbook. I never got the muse. What do?
You just
catch
chase
it. You have to keep up with him. It's just hard because he goes up and down like the spinal structures and the rocks, and there's enemies on your first run through it. But eventually you'll kind of run into. Sometimes you can kind of like hop off of a cliff to catch him, or kind of manipulate the terrain in that way. But I do know it can be a bit of a pain.
Some other ones here. I like the fact this is the first area where you get to ride the zoomer. Which is neat. There's a little area where you ride the zoomer around this body of water and gain things that way. If you go in the water without the zoomer, big fishy with you.
And there's a couple power cells associated with it too, which is pretty cool. There's one that requires you to do like a sick jump, and the other one involves you taking down these little zeppelins that are these bicycle powered zeppelins.
That was sick. I like that.
Sick.
It's crazy because they have like these mines attached to both of them, so you really have to time and position your jump nicely. They ride up, so you have to, watch their cycles. Literally, because they're on bicycles.
Misty Island is the home of the lurkers, which are the bad guys in this game.
And everyone's second favorite gym leader, Misty.
I actually like the fact that like the lurkers are a thing in this game, but in Jak 2, the lurkers aren't really a thing. There actually is a one lurker in the city from 2, and he's just a friendly NPC. It's like that's cool. It's like I've never seen a game just do something like that with the sequels, where you just take like what was a big threat in the first game, and it's like, nah, they're not really a threat. Here's a friendly one. He's your pal.
The Mario games do that all the time.
Paper Mario does. The main games, I don't think they really do.
Some of them do it. Also,
Bob Bombs, your friends.
The pink ones, yeah.
God, what? Anyway, I'll think of it in a second. But anyway, yeah.
Always got to prove me wrong. Always got to one up me. Fuck you, Spencer. Get out of here.
Oh God.
I'm done with the show.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, Misty Island.
The arena is sick.
Yeah.
I like that. Ooh, with the cannons, the first time I played this, I didn't realize you could power up the cannons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been frustrating for you.
It's frustrating in both the Sentinel Beach and here, but this time I figured it out. Like, I know that I'm missing something, and I've pretty much done this whole area, and then I realized.
I want to say they give you like a voice cue. Like,
I don't know. I was listening. I had my headphones in, so.
Oh, okay. I was like Kira tells you on her little radio, or Samos is like, "Hey, you fucking idiot! Power up the can." I don't know.
Maybe I need captions. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of other things that I really liked about Misty Island. Anything else you guys liked about Misty Island?
She has a great Starmie.
I like the.
Welcome to the Button Mappers, home of Teddy, the funniest man alive.
We make Pokemon jokes every episode. We'll see you next time with some Bulbasaur.
There's the one part where you.
I'll make your Bulbasaur.
Oh. There's one part where you have to knock down a bone. Okay, so there's a power cell that's on like an elevated island, and you have to like grab the 3 blue ecos and then do a quick jump, and just like it's like a race with your eco to get the power cell, which is really neat. I did it backwards for like literally 5 minutes, and then realized I should just run the other way, and then it worked fine. But it was fun. And then I really liked the driving in that little boat thing. And I'll tell you that I didn't know that you could jump in that thing until way later when I was playing some of the future things. Yeah. And so I did get the one that's off the ledge, but I managed to get it without jumping.
Yeah, same.
It just took a number of tries.
Multiple tries, yeah.
And then it was like, oh, you can fucking press R1 and then...
That would have been nice. That would have been nice enough. Yeah.
And again, somebody probably told me, but I'm a freaking idiot and don't listen to the directions. So I
should have been like, Jak, you dumbass, press R1 to jump.
Something. Yeah. Anything. Better than figuring it out, like, halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Any other things at Misty Island?
I really, really like it. It's not normally a place I would like, but I just think everything it's like a circle, really. Like there's like a point in the middle, and then everything else kind of revolves around it, and there's dinosaur bones you can climb, and then that arena is really cool, and you get to like see the place where Jak or Daxter fell into the eco, and I think he commented on it. It's like, oh, I remember that, or something. I was like, oh yeah, why are we here? Kind of like what you were saying, like, why do we keep coming back here? It seems like it always ends in disaster. But I like that it was kind of around. And again, I like going to the ocean, like looking out, and you can sort of see, if I recall, you can see the island and in the distance. Really neat.
Yeah, I think this is the only area that I think they mask a loading screen with the boat animation because you hop on the boat and it's like for like a few seconds, then you get to the island. So I think like it makes sense within distance, but I think like they kind of just focus on the boat for that scene because they're like, gotta load the game, gotta load the game, gotta load the game. Okay,
it's well done though. Like that's the thing about loading. Like it's fine to load, just make it so that it's seamless or that we don't notice.
Yeah,
if you can do that,
and that's exactly what this. That's exactly what this game does. This game never stops you and says like, "Oh, whoa, Gotta load the game.
Right. And you know what? For a console that is so renowned for heinous load times,
Yeah.
that is a boon.
Yeah. Take that, everything else.
We got to jack up the competition.
Jack it up. Jack it up. Jack and your Daxter
Pump.
pumping.
Yeah.
Let's get Samos jumping. All right, so you go back and you have enough power cells, and you help Kira power the zoomer, and you can get across the what's this area called?
Fire Canyon.
Fire Canyon. Yeah, because you need the heat shields. That's why you need the power cells. A little zoomer race. This is how you get from each area to the next area. Is by zoomer. In this area, you have to hit the little cooling balloon things, and there's a few collectibles you can get.
Just a slight tangent. I was listening to this voiceover guy named Voiceover Pete. He was doing an SMT3 meme or something.
That guy's my favorite.
I checked out one video. I was like, what rabbit hole am I going down? He introduced himself. Hey, guys, it's me, Zoomer, Zoomer, Boomer, Zoomer. I was like, that's the best fucking intro ever.
Dude, I was thinking, continuing on your tangent, we should pay him to do a Button Mappers thing.
Oh, my God.
That would be phenomenal. He's so
amazing.
good.
I don't know who he is, but he's amazing.
He's on Fiverr. You got $5
he's on Fiverr?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's freaking awesome.
We could each throw in a few dollars.
We'll set up a Patreon. The viewers can...
Yeah. Go to Patreon. Give us $5.
I'll send you a link to some of his best work, Alex. You'll love it.
Okay.
He's
but not right now. We're in the middle of map out. Yeah. We're trying to map out a game.
Zoomers, boomer. All right. Yeah, this is when things get hot, man. You got to be racing. You got to get the water balloons. You're going across a freaking canyon, and you can also get the scout flies as you're doing it. I think the first time I cleared it, and then I went back just so I could get the damn scout flies because I enjoyed the racing segment so much.
Yeah, that's something that the Jet games always do well. The vehicles are really fun. And this game really only has one vehicle, technically two vehicles, but the other one's not a vehicle, it's a bird. But still, yeah, they always incorporate vehicle segments in the Jack titles, and I guess this is where it all started. And yeah, it's super fun racing the what's it called again? Fire Canyon. I always forget the name of this one.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. It's a great way. This is where I like getting those. Well, I like getting them everywhere, but I really liked getting the scout flies, was because it just gave you like a little incentive to keep driving and changing your course a little bit. And I really, really enjoyed these segments.
Oh, this is so helpful. This game stores progress. So you don't have to go redoing things. Like there were a couple times later in the game where I would take down a boss or something, and then I would die before I got to the power cell. The power cell is still there. So you don't have to restart everything.
Well, dude, that's like, I think that's what part of what I think why I prefer this game over Mario 64 and even Banjo is even like the precursor count when you're in a level. If you die, you still have the same precursor count. You don't have to worry about recollecting it. And Mario 64 and Banjo and stuff, fuck you. If you
yes, 2E.
Yeah, 2E no, but still, yeah, Banjo 1. If if you die, fuck you. You gotta get those notes again, or your coins, Mario. But so that's super nice.
Yeah, Mario.
Flood, you're here. Put up Fire Canyon.
Make it easier to drive through. Jack.
Thanks, sir. So we get to the next village. It's Rock
Home
Village.
of the Rock.
Rock. I want to rock.
Rock.
I want to rock.
Rock.
Let's see what the Rock is cooking.
I want to rock.
Rock.
The button map bop.
Here at Rock Village, we have plenty of things for you to find, including rain, sad people, a lady trying to help some endangered species, and a missing sage.
Yeah.
Failed hometown heroes.
Yeah, Hercules.
Man in a barrel.
A man in barrel because he betted on Hercules. And a big mean monster blocking your progression.
Well, I guess
I mean, he
throws
threw
a
a
boulder.
boulder.
Yeah.
But so he still did it.
Even after you take care of the monster, you're still crying.
Is he?
Yeah.
You go back and he's still sad. Well, because it's his pride, I'm sure.
It's sad. It's sad, man.
He just still thinks it's alive. You're still traumatized.
I forget what exactly he says, and then Daxter's like, because he says something like somebody's his head, and Daxter's like, come on, big guy, that's not one of your necessary organs. I forgot what he says, or something like that. Because he's kind of making fun of him. Daxter's an asshole.
Maybe it's about his heart or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Daxter's an asshole to everybody you come across, and I love it.
Yo, there are some damn good stages as extensions of this. This is probably maybe my favorite area in the game.
Yeah, Rock Village doesn't have too much going on except for some story stuff, with that stuff. But,
Right.
Help some more villagers out with 90 orbs. There's another Precursor statue, and it's like, Chuck, bring me the power cells, and I will give you these 2 Precursor orbs, even though, I know you're
done well, Jack.
You have done well, Jack. I know you're the fated one, but you must still pay me for these fucking Precursor orbs because I'm a piece of shit.
Jack, we love you. Thank you for paying our phone bill.
The Precursors need it. Thanks for paying the Precursor rent. We need to live on this plane of existence for a little longer, and you buy us some more time.
I can now afford groceries for the rest of the month.
It's not even a Precursor. It's just some dude with a walkie-talkie, and he stuck it on the statue. It's Jack, you are the fated one. Yeah. It's just some dude just wanting Jack to pay his rent.
I mean, are Precursor orbs currency?
Yeah, in this game.
Because they're going to have some serious inflation issues with you just picking up
orbs
everywhere.
You have no clue. Precursor, dude, for every 100 orbs you find in this game, there's 1 in Jak 2. Because you can not find them anywhere in Jak 2.
Oh.
Can't wait for that one.
Which area you guys want to go to first? I think because the order we have it listed here is a little backwards from what I do it in. I usually go to the Precursor Basin first.
Is that the one with the zoomer? The boomer zoomer? Yeah, I go there first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we can talk about that first. Yo, this area is fucking hard.
It's solely boomer zoomer action. Hell yeah! I was stoked here.
It's fun. It's a ton of fun. But there are some of these challenges, man.
Oh boy! Hey, some of these challenges, especially if you don't know how to fucking jump.
Oh God, I can't imagine. Especially the one where you have to race all the way up and then jump across the platform.
Yes. Yes. Well, let's save the racing, right? Okay, so I would see that one that's at the top of the hill or whatever, and you have to do all the crazy jumps to get there. And I tried it I was counting. I think I did it 10, 15 times. And every so often, I would sometimes get to the final platform and sometimes I wouldn't. And I would time the jump and I'd still be just shy. And I'd be like, I can do it. I believe in myself. And then eventually I was just after I started counting, I was like, this is taking too fucking long. What am I missing? And so I just went and I got the other ones. I chased the lightning moles, which was stupid. I mowed the grass, and whatever else you're supposed to do. And then I played with the controller and I pressed R1 and my face lit up. I was like, oh, you can jump. I got the power cell first thing after that. The actual racing, that shit's hard.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys found that hard?
It wasn't as hard as doing the thing without jumping, but it was a challenge. Pro Gamer Spencer, tell us.
I'm surprised because
Pro Gamer Spencer
usually
here
the
with
worst
the
at
Pro
these
Gamer
things.
tips.
Oh my God, I'm usually the worst at these. I did it the 3rd try.
Dude, Teddy, if you don't, which I'm not saying it's easy for me.
I got a notification too. Did you?
Yeah, I got a notification as well.
Bizarre.
What?
It says your call ends in 5 minutes. Upgrade to Google Workplace.
Oh, screw that. What are we on? We're on Google Meet. We can switch to Google Hangouts.
Can we?
Yeah.
Let us do. Why is it limiting our time?
This is a Button Mappers first.
Don't cut this out of the episode. I'm really confused. Google, you fucked up.
Well, real quick, what I wanted to say about this area is it reminded me of like a midnight club where you're always in your vehicle and you're just doing the quests as the vehicle. And I really, really enjoyed it. And, the different kinds of things you can do with it were pretty impressive.
Oh, you're going to love Jak 2. If you like the racing here, you're going to love Jak 2. Teddy, if you hate the racing here, you're going to hate Jak 2.
Oh, I love the racing. I thought it was great.
Oh, okay.
But Jak 2, I've tried it.
Yeah.
I know what Jack's cooking up in that game.
Anyway,
Still that
Precursor.
Anyway.
Precursor Basin. More like Precursor Raisin.
The way it's good for you.
Yeah. Or like pretty fun area.
It's a classic.
I actually used to have a poster hanging up in my old bedroom as a young lad. That was it made no sense in context. It was of Jak and Daxter on the zoomer from this area, but they weren't here. They were in front of the big structure from the Forbidden Jungle. I was like, you don't get that there. Yeah, they're like flying up through the air, and you see like the jungle behind them. And I was like, you don't get that in that area. You got that in the Precursor Basin. They didn't play this game.
That reminds me of like the I think it's even on the Chrono Trigger box art where it has Marl casting a fire spell on somebody on Heckran on the snow,
and she can't cast fire. Yeah,
she doesn't do that.
Yeah, you just kind of the nerd, and you like crit like a blood vessel in your forehead just goes like nerd vessel activate.
The nerd vessel, dude. That's my new spaceship. The nerd vessel. All upon the nerd vessel.
That'll be our nerd-based podcast.
Hey, you don't need that organ.
But how else will I play at my church?
The cool organ.
Yeah. Welcome to Cool Church.
This is a
We
cool
play
church.
nothing but cool instruments, including cool organ.
Instead of an offering, we offer you a joint. Jesus smoked weed. So do we.
All right, let's hear a sermon from our lad, Jesus. Hey, guys.
Dude, what was my fucking yesterday? Me and Ted, you were talking, and I wrote a sitcom called My Uncle Jesus.
This is him.
It's my Uncle Jesus.
Hey, guys, next to the stage, I want to bring my Uncle Jesus.
I live an average, suburban life. Mom, stay-at-home mom. Dad works all the time. Oh, and my uncle's Jesus.
Hey, Alex, did you try this new weed? Sick.
Holy shit, it's good.
Dude, you could see like Jesus with this, man.
Look,
Wait,
dude.
did I see myself? Is that a mirror?
Oh,
my
dude. Check this out. I'm going to turn this water into wine.
Dude, is that bread? Give me another one, man.
That's a Kool-Aid packet, Jesus.
What's wrong with you, Jesus?
Jesus, we need the crackers for everybody here.
You know where I live?
What?
Where I live, a lot of people have an Uncle Jesus.
Very holy.
Yeah. I live in the Holy Land.
Arizona, the Holy Land.
The Holy Land.
Home of Jesus.
Y'all didn't
And
know Jesus was born in Arizona?
And also Jesus.
Yeah. I think I went to school with a couple of them.
So what were they, Josiah?
Couple Uncle Jesus.
Yeah, what are multiple Jesuses?
Well, it's either Jesuses or Jesus.
Jesus. I like Jesus.
Jesus.
How many Jesus are they? Let's count the Jesus.
I went to school with a lot of Josiah, okay? We do our biblical text.
Yeah.
We had our Bible studies.
They're
Jesus
also
tore a page out, rolled a
probably
joint.
smoking a lot of weed. Just
Yeah.
like your Uncle Jesus.
Bible studies. Bring out your Bibles because we're going to the Lost Precursor City.
Wow, I love that chapter.
It's not really a city, but okay.
This is a damn good stage.
Yeah, it is, dude, and it looks awesome. I love the way that the Jak games use it's like they have like a natural fantasy like environment, but then they have like the Precursor stuff somehow looks futuristic and old.
Mhm.
I don't know how.
Yeah, they do a good job with that. Yeah.
This is the first time that there's actually a purposeful trade-off for precursor orbs, I believe, in that the hometown hero fixes the bridge, so you're actually paying for a service.
He doesn't really fix it though. You just pay him and like the bridge appears.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
Well, he's
He has
also
two
got psychic
graphics.
powers. Yeah.
But he couldn't take down a damn rock-throwing monster. It's like, no, never again. But I'll fix your bridge with my mind, with my nerd vessel.
Yes.
Okay, I really liked this place. I will say that up front. I really liked it.
Okay.
I also got
But-
stuck here for like 20 minutes trying
Why?
to leave.
Oh, you couldn't find a way out?
No, because I did the first way out where I think it shoots you out or gets you,
The
elevates you
boat
out.
thing, the
But I
little,
had to
like,
go- I
the
had to
little
go-
submarine?
Yeah, I had to go back in here because I had to get more power cells. And when I did that, there wasn't a clear way out. And it literally, for like 20 minutes, I was trying to get out of this place. And it was like running around in a circle.
But did you get to the emergency sequence? Did you get all the power cells here?
Yeah, I got all of them here.
So you get to the part where it gets flooded? And you
Yeah,
keep going
yeah,
up?
and I got out, but that doesn't get you out. That
But it gets you to the top layer.
Yeah, and then I couldn't figure out how to get out from there, so I ended up just going back into the level
Oh no.
and like repeating everything. And I did that escape sequence. with
Yeah.
them. I did that like 4 times.
This is one of those instances, I guess, where the checkpoint system can kind of screw you.
Yeah, because I think that's what it was. Is I kept dying, and then it just
Yeah.
like positioned me in a place where it was like, go this way, and it was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
back into the level. So yeah, I did that.
Ooh.
I did
Right.
that.
So what's worth noting about the checkpoint system, while I do find it handy a lot of the times, especially because there's no life count, that's a beautiful thing, to be honest. But even if you leave the game, if you save and you exit, you start back at that checkpoint.
Yep. My
And
my PS5 actually crashed during this segment, and I was like, good, maybe it'll just start me back at like the main island, and I could just start over. And it's like, nope, you're right back where you started.
We actually have a message from Stilo Green for you, Spencer. He's riding around town with the Otsuwa I love, and this level's like, fuck you.
Was that a reference to a song? I don't know what
Yeah.
that is.
You don't know Stilo Green?
No.
Yeah, that's one of the songs. He goes, fuck you. That's the song.
Fuck you, pay me 90 precursor orbs.
The orbs in my pocket wasn't enough. And I'm like, fuck you.
I don't want to sit here and die. Okay, I love this stage. This is a straight shoot around. It's like the perfect kind of like cylinder. I
And there's
think
slides.
the slides are sick. I always wanted to make sure I got every damn precursor orb because I didn't want to have to repeat that sequence. So I would go in with like 1 or 2 health. And if I missed one, I would just hit the heat and I would restart
Dude,
back at the top.
I love those platforms where when you jump on one, the other one spins around you.
Yeah.
They never use that again.
Mhm.
Like that's such a cool idea.
You know what? That reminds me of like Sonic and Knuckles.
and his adventure.
Yeah. Does it?
Yeah, which Spencer agreed to be a part of now.
That's true.
Spencer, can you clarify this? Are you going to be in Sonic Adventure?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. Deluxe.
Now what? You're saying Sonic Knuckles? What?
You know, like the little stomping things, the stomping shoes? It's like that in 3D.
the stomping shoes.
Yeah.
Jack
cool.
doesn't wear shoes.
When I was playing this level, my girlfriend popped in to just kind of look at it for a second. And I was doing the jumpy thing where you jump.
Holy
or-
shit! She popped into the level.
Yeah, she was
Oh my
actually in it.
fucking god!
Enter
Wow.
the gameverse.
Yeah.
Put on your PSVR headset. Welcome to the Lost Precursor City.
And then my girlfriend got trapped in Jak and Daxter. Oh no!
That'll make a hell of a thumbnail.
My
My girlfriend's trapped in the game.
My girlfriend's trapped in Jak and Daxter.
How do I get her out?
It's like RGT 85. You're like,
She's like banging on the TV. Help!
I'm hungry.
oh,
Bring me snacks. Ice cream, preferably.
everybody's asking for 90 precursor orbs.
Yeah, I don't have any. But I was doing that one thing where the platforms rotate and you have to jump off and get to the next one. And she goes, "Oh, that's just like Crash Bandicoot." And I was like, shut the hell up.
Oh no! You need to go to
Shut
counseling.
up! I was like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
We're going to counseling to figure that out.
Figure out
Yeah,
this
she was like,
Jack
why
and
didn't you take
Crash
out-
confusion.
Why didn't you take out the garbage? And you're like, get off my back, bitch! God damn it!
Then I had a hard time with the rest of this because my knuckles got sore. So it's like I couldn't move my hand in the right way.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, yeah, I like this level. It's pretty good.
This would be an instance in modern games. I think this would be very common, but back then, obviously, it wasn't a thing yet. But a nice little map would be nice for this, so I wouldn't have gotten stuck. And this would be nice for some of the other levels too, just to kind of see where you found stuff. It would just be
Well,
nice.
if you like maps, Jack 2 and 3 have maps. So
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say check out the button mappers,
check out the Button Mappers,
where we map out games.
starring the funniest man alive, Teddy.
Hey guys, it's me, Teddy.
oh my God, that was good.
I've rehearsed it for weeks.
Genius.
I've rehearsed it. I wanted to make sure I got it down for this one.
Timing is impeccable.
Anyway,
Legend
yeah,
of Zelda: Ocarina of Timing.
that's the city.
I played my Ocarina daily. What?
Are you guys ready to go to the?
Well, I would like to
what?
say too, I just like the lore that it gives the game. It's like a nice little bit of lore that I'm sure it explores later in the series. So
Oh yeah, you are the precursors. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? That's
Under the
what
sea.
says at the beginning.
Under the sea. Lots
Down
of
here it's
precursors.
better. Down here it's better.
Under
Take it
the
from me.
sea.
My girlfriend's lost in the city.
She asked to bring a sandwich. I said no. Bitch, go slow. You'll get some food.
There's electric shocky things on the slide and toxic precursor boxes, and I can't get anywhere.
Can we talk about the best swamp that's not in Shrek?
Welcome to Spencer's hometown, Boggy Swamp.
That's your hometown.
Spencer talked about your hometown, Boggy Swamp.
this would be
No, you gotta put on your Boggy Swamp accent.
what's that? Like a Shrek?
Louisiana or
You're
something.
from Boggy Swamp, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm from.
You can do a Shrek accent if you want. I would tolerate it for this.
I don't know how to do a Shrek accent. That's. Oh, go ahead.
Boys, we're going to Boggy Swamp.
There you
That's
go.
good, right?
That's good. That's good.
Hey, it's me, Shrek. Welcome to Boggy Swamp.
Hey guys, Shrek here. We're going to Boggy Swamp.
Hey guys, Shrek here. I'm going to talk to you all about my hometown, Boggy Swamp. It's pretty sick.
It's your boy Shrek. We're gonna go to Boggy Swamp. We're gonna tear it up. Make
Check
sure.
me out my vlog, all about my hometown. Check out my crib.
Yo, I love the fact that like before you go to this area, it's just like in Rock Village, you can look up and you're like, "What's that big fucking weather balloon looking thing?" And it's tied to Boggy Swamp.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is my favorite in the game because I hinted at it that I really like the Disneyland effect where it's like a straight shot and you can kind of get
And
everything.
Disneyland is in Florida.
Disney World is in
That's
Florida.
World. Whatever. In Florida, which is basically the swamp of the USA.
Continue.
Yeah. Little political commentary that Alex just included in our map out, so you're welcome. Whoever.
But it's correct.
Look, okay. That's Alex's opinion.
Bruno, Multimaster, confirm.
I think those places are great. Just personally,
He loves the swamp.
Alex's views on Florida are not shared by the rest of the button mappers, at least in whole.
Spencer, what would you allude Florida to?
I never said I don't like swamps.
But what I
See,
alluded,
now you're putting words in my mouth, Spencer.
you just called it. Well, you called it like a swampy place.
Yeah, but I never said I don't like swamps.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said you alluded to it as a swampy place, and I don't view it that way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets to the boxing match between Spencer and Alex. It's getting hot. It's getting fiery. They're going on sale. They're going rapidly at 10 precursor orbs. We're going to do 20 precursor orbs. 90? Do I hear 90? 90
120, pay
precursor
my rent.
I think
Alright.
Florida's a big cock. Anyway, Boggy Swamp is my favorite because it had that Disneyland vibe but it was the whole level was the Disneyland vibe.
Right.
Like you literally when you walk in, by the time you leave, theoretically, if you did it right, you've actually done everything. Like there's literally nothing else to do.
And there's always something to do. It's like jump on these poles, jump on these launch pads. Look,
Yeah.
there's a bird you can ride. Oh shit, there's a guy wanting you to help him out with the rat problem. Oh my, what's okay? Bye.
Yeah, and it just kind of shuttles you out, and it's like you're done. Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. I got every single thing on this run. It was like very streamlined, perfect.
But it didn't.
Perfection.
It was done so well that I didn't even think of it that way until the end. Until I got like shuttled back out. I was
Right.
like, oh, it's like I can go anywhere, but not really.
And you can see those precursor orbs at like as you're going from the beginning of the stage in like a little tunnel at the top, and you're like, how can I get there? I can't get there right now. Also, you get a couple new power-ups. You get the birdie. You get the freaking flamethrower shots. You do some massive jumps.
Oh yeah,
I think
this
you
is where
could do that at a few points, but go ahead, Alex.
This is where you get yellow eco, which is the projectile one.
Yeah.
Thank you for the lore.
Thank you. Yeah,
Lore
You're
Master
welcome,
Alex.
Ethan.
Lore
Lore
Master.
Master
Yeah.
Alex.
I'll have more in the sequels. There's not much here.
We could storycraft.
But they literally explain everything in the sequels.
It'd still be fun, but okay.
I can't do it, okay? I know what happens.
And that's when the ancient elves tapped into the magma layer.
That's
and
when the
thus
Fire
came
Nation attacked.
Avatar, the Airbenders. Nah, I love this, man. The bird is sick. I would have run through the whole damn course with the bird.
Yeah, dude.
I should have brought him back
Yeah, they do.
later in the game.
They also bring him back in Tech 3. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Anyway. You're welcome.
No, it's okay. You're welcome.
Dude, you are so welcome.
I really appreciate it, but you're welcome.
Dude, you underestimate how welcome you are.
Dude, I got a freaking welcome mat for you. You're welcome.
On a scale from 1 to welcome, dude, you're motherfucking welcome.
Oh, man, I broke the scale. So, you know what? I'm going to have to share some of that welcome with you.
Dude, that just proves how welcome you are.
Well, you're welcome.
Spencer,
Why are you bringing me into this?
Not welcome.
what's up, man?
How you been?
I've been a little boggy.
Oh man, you play Banjo 1?
No.
He has an Xbox.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, Boggy's there.
Okay.
Boggy's
He's like,
there.
welcome to my swamp.
Welcome to my. Wait, wasn't he in the ice area?
Welcome to my ice swamp.
My frozen swamp.
Hey guys, this is Buggy here. Check out my
Hey guys,
frozen swamp.
Boggy here. Welcome to my frozen swamp. You want a swamp sickle?
Refreshing.
I love in this area when you talk to the hillbilly.
Yeah, the hillbilly. Oh, he's straight out of the country.
So, yeah,
Oh, it just ends there.
yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by something.
That's like when a 4-year-old's telling you a story. He's like, I like ice cream.
Yeah, what kind of flavor do you
I
like?
thought there'd be more to it, Alex.
I got distracted. No, I like whenever like after you talk to him and it's I forget what Daxter says something about like it's like no wonder you don't have a bathtub. He's like, what's a bathtub?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I like more that Alex just just started a conversation that
I was
immediately
ejected.
it.
Look, we're on a time crunch here, so I was checking something, and I fucking got sidetracked.
Sponsored by our favorite candy bar, Crunch. Can you feel the power, Cell?
Yeah, Alex just forgot that we were in a podcast for a second. He's just throwing out an idea and then abandoning it for us to figure out.
See you guys later.
Hey, I like that. I like that hillbilly you talked to. Okay, bye. Like we're just picking up the pieces here.
Oh, what did the hillbilly say?
Yeah, he was cool, I guess.
Oh, he said something about swamp.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Get the fuck out of my swamp.
But yeah, it is right. Like we're switching over now.
Oh.
We will now be taking a brief intermission.
No, we won't stop. We won't. We have 30 minutes.
We will not be taking an intermission.
I just pulled up the premiere. That's what I got distracted by. It just premiered in 31 minutes. Sorry, yeah, premieres in 31 minutes.
For those who don't know, BioPhoenix is doing a premiere for the Trails of Cold Stone. Our favorite.
By time you hear this, it'll be like 3 weeks after it premieres.
And so you missed the premiere, or maybe you made it. I'm not sure.
Either way, go watch it. We haven't watched it yet. We're all in it. So
we're stoked. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're curious what we're all excited about, make sure you check out BioPhoenix's channel. Hit that like button. Maybe hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And
you know what I like about BioPhoenix?
What do you like about BioPhoenix, Alex?
We're about to be left off. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. What?
Nothing. He likes nothing about
That's a lie. You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. So I just filled in your words.
Don't you lie to me.
Alex said he likes his taste in Cold Stone.
Dude, I love Cold Stone. I went into Cold Stone one time. This is I don't know why I'm telling the story on the podcast, but I am. I went to a Cold Stone one time, and they were promoting the movie Aquaman, and they had like a blue Aquaman ice cream on the door. And I walked in, and I don't know where the owners are from, but they're foreign. And I walked up, and I said to the lady, "Hey, can I get that blue Aquaman ice cream on the door?" And she goes, "Which one?" And I go, "The blue Aquaman ice cream that's like posted on the door." And she goes, "Okay." And then she makes me a dark chocolate mint ice cream. That was not the blue Aquaman ice cream that was posted on the door. I was so baffled by the experience because I don't know how much I was pointing at Aquaman. I was saying the blue one. I was like I don't know how much how clear I could have been.
Yeah.
And,
dude.
And she made me dark chocolate mint, and I was like, I'm just gonna eat it. It's fine.
I went into freaking Crown Fried Chicken the other day. I said, "Can I get number 5 chicken tenders?" And they come back with a chicken sandwich. What the fuck? How did you fuck that up? Yeah. Tender. It's on your damn menu, and I said the number. Well, but the sandwich was good, so I'll take it.
We just recently went to this Mexican restaurant. It was like one of the fancy ones that only has like 3 items on the menu, and they fucked it up too. There's a bowl and an enchilada, and they gave us 2 bowls, and she ordered an enchilada.
Yeah.
It's like, what, like how?
This is your job.
3 items.
Yeah. It's like, how do you fuck it up? It should be impossible.
Anyways, we got a map to out.
Oh yeah, I forgot where we were.
We're turning this from a map out to a jack out.
Well, I think we hit all the sides.
More like jacking off.
We said it would get X-rated. We didn't lie.
Well, I think we have to hit the mountain pass.
That's when you take your penis out and you rub it.
I think they misspelled the K in Jack. It should have been
you guys know how to jack
Jacks with the X.
Guys, my big brother told me that
This is great clip material, Alex. Go ahead.
My big brother told me how to jack off.
We're going to get a whole new crowd in here.
Oh, my God.
Alex, the pun master, self-proclaimed.
It's like every kid in 4th grade.
He was waiting for this one.
Oh, my God.
He had this one planned out. I wasn't going to go there. I was just going to stick, with the PG Jack puns, but anyway, you went full Jack off.
Anyway, we're going to Mountain Pass. It's another Zoomer Boomer race.
Well, but a great boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm so used to not having boss fights in this game. I forgot there was one.
This one's cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it feels very Crash Bandicoot.
Yep. What's his name?
Dude, I don't fucking big rock monster dude. I don't
Claw.
know. Claw. Is it with a fucking K?
K and it's got 2 W's.
Oh, I guessed it. I didn't even know.
It's that 2000s edge.
Yeah. Claw.
Yeah.
Can you beat Claw?
And the L is actually spelled with an R, so it's craw.
He's a fish. Crawfish.
Yeah, they just dropped the fish in the actual title, but we all know him in the community as Crawfish.
Crawfish. That's my street name, Crawfish.
That's what they call me out here in these streets, Crawfish, in the swamp.
Why they call me Crawfish? Well, I didn't bathe for a couple of years. That's probably why.
It
Yeah.
smelled like fish.
I smell like crawfish.
This one dude caught me in a net one time, and then I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Dude, that's funny because I caught a dude in my net one time, and I was like, whoa.
And he was
Whoa.
like,
He
yeah.
was like, whoa. And he was like, whoa.
Whoa. Do you think people watch this show because we're smart?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Our discourses are quite intellectual, I might say.
Well, because we label them so.
Yeah, that's true.
We can label
Check out the
anything.
3DS one. That shit's crazy.
Morgan Freeman appeared. A wild Morgan Freeman.
Special guest.
Anyway, Mountain Pass. Yeah, this one's fun.
Love me a good Mountain Dew.
You have to hit the lurkers that are racing because they're gonna run to a detonator and blow up the Mountain Pass.
Classic.
Yeah, classic setup.
How do you get the one that's the power cell that's in that little place on the left? How do you get that?
If I did it this time, I'll be able to tell you. I haven't fully completed this game since 2012.
That was one of like 11 power cells I didn't get.
I know I've done it before because I've gotten the full ending, which requires all power cells.
Oh, so you have to do something in Snowy Mountain, which would explain why I never.
That would also explain why I never got it.
More on that later. That's a little.
Stay tuned.
Keep
And if you're
listening.
going to check out, make sure you subscribe so you didn't forget. Moving on.
And make sure you send us a voicemail.
Mountain Dew. Voicemail? We're doing that?
Yeah. Call
Sick.
911 and ask for the button mappers.
And tell them they need help. Because they do.
I've seen a decline in their mental health after the last few episodes.
Spencer needs counseling. Teddy doesn't know where he is.
Alex
is just,
He keeps forgetting what he's saying.
he keeps dropping off a conversation. Yes. What is this? Fire Nation?
Mountain Pass. Yeah, Fire Nation.
My favorite.
Mountain Pass. This is the only speeder mission with no fire involved, Teddy, and you somehow called it the fire one.
Love it.
It's like a wooded area.
No,
Like a
the other speeder was the actual Precursor basin. That had no fire.
No, I meant like the in between races.
That had a
Nothing.
race.
It was racist?
Shut up!
The Elfin race.
Nobody ever loved you, Spencer.
Oh my god.
That's not true. Spencer, I love you.
That's right. You cried in this fucking cup. I'm gonna drink
There you
drink your fucking sorrow.
For those who
Yes!
can't see
Give me
this podcast,
power!
Spencer is smiling. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, dude, he's a smile crier.
He's all smiles out
Yeah,
here.
yeah. One of those guys that like has got the
Yeah,
biggest
smile.
smile on my face while I'm crying. remember that
We're
one
all
guy?
practicing.
He was like, I just want you to know, I still love you. yeah.
yeah. That guy.
That's how I cry. That's I when I cry, I go strong.
Dude, I am straight ugly crier. I'm like, I'm like snot running down my nose. My chin's all like shriveled up. That's okay. That's okay.
Somebody just want to make sure you're okay. I
That's
think that was
Damon.
me.
Damon sent me a photo. What is Damon? He sent me he got a Peppy hair toy. It's Peppy.
You want to show us? Oh,
Yeah.
For the viewers
World
at
of
home
Nintendo.
that can't
I'm gonna say,
see what we're doing.
I'm
'cause
proud
I can
of
upload the
you.
video.
I'm in a
Tell me more, Spencer.
podcast, you motherfucker.
Alex is currently texting his Turbo Dojo associate, Damon. Which you should
They
check
are,
that out.
in fact, business partners.
Yeah.
And
And
business.
I said Teddy and Spencer said go eat a dick.
yep.
There we
They
go.
both run a dojo where they will teach you karate.
Mhm.
Just kidding. They
I thought it was
love.
pronounced karate.
I think it's Carrot E.
Carrot E. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
And he had a picture of Peppy from Star Fox.
It was Harry.
I actually did tell him you guys said go eat a dick, and then I said, just kidding, they love you. So.
Why'd you say the just kidding part?
I don't want to break his heart, man. Anyway, so we get to the last hub world.
Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape, Volcanic Crater.
I was disappointed. I thought there'd be more here. There's more just like, give me all your orbs.
Yeah, you know, me and Teddy were talking about this off camera, like yesterday.
That's great. Could you move that conversation to on camera?
I am right now.
Okay, good.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Teddy. Man,
Yeah, go ahead.
how you liking Jack?
You know, it's really great, but I remember, I just played it's like the Fire Nation. Oh, but it's called Mountain Pass. Yeah, dude, it feels so like, there was so much missed opportunity here. What do you think?
Yeah, they could have made like a volcano level.
Right? It just feels like that's missing here. Like they have like the Mountain Pass and the Spider Cave, but what, like there's fire everywhere and there's no fire level? What?
Yeah, so that's basically how it went.
Oh, interesting. It's like a time machine.
Yeah.
I went back in time to that
That'd be
conversation. That's I regret that immediately.
You know what that would be? Sick.
Damon said guest appearance.
You want to invite him on? Let's see.
Featuring no, he just meant because he interrupted us.
Featuring Damon Kong.
Damon.
It sucks too because I like the carts. I was cool with that. I like jumping around on those, jumping from cart to cart.
Yo, if you're trying to collect everything, fuck that, man. Because you gotta like ride those slow ass carts, and they're like squeak, 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 squeak.
That was more my speed, nice and slow. So I can match
Dude,
the timing.
dude, I'm of the mindset I roll jump everywhere in this game. So yeah, I'm like having to stand still for a minute. I'm like,
Well, Spencer, you're in for quite the ride with Sonic Adventure, I will say.
yeah, he is Sonic and he's on an adventure. You're going to be part of that, right?
Yeah, I think we've mentioned that.
Okay.
This is the third time now. Yeah, I think I'll join that. I
Just
like that
checking.
in this podcast, all we're doing while talking about Jak and Daxter is hyping ourselves up for the other games we'll be playing in the future.
Very productive.
I'm hyping up Jak 2 and 3. That's at least related. But I'm just confirming you're going to be part of Sonic Adventure, right?
Yeah, I'll think about it. See how it's getting less and less now.
Oh no.
Everybody, just so you know, we've assigned Alex to be the guide of this, and then we're all just kind of waiting for him to do something.
Teddy comes in with a message. Spencer confirmed.
Of course, I'll do it. Of course.
All right.
It'll be quite an adventure.
So volcanic crater. This is where I was talking about. There's two dudes that are mining a big gem.
Mountain Pass, home with two dudes.
No, volcanic crater.
Two dudes with attitudes.
Yeah, no, this is the one where they have like 4 power cells, and I had enough orbs, and I just bought them all at once, and it was like, here's a power cell, here's a power cell, here's a power cell. Here's
The funny thing was,
The
he had a
fourth
pot
one,
on his head.
fourth one, the other guy comes in.
And he has bird brain.
Yeah, he has a bird in his cage on his head. It's a bird brain. And
Bird
then
brain and
they don't
pot
have a
head.
candle. It had a candle or whatever it was.
Oh, he's a pot.
Lantern. I don't know.
He was a pot head.
It was a fire. I don't think that's it. I think it was a hot.
He was a skeevy stoner.
Yeah, he was like,
He
dude, we're gonna
smoked
get
a lot of weed.
we're getting this stone out of here, dude. I'm getting stoned.
He was smoking a joint.
Yeah.
Why do you think he kept hitting the rocks? He was trying to get stoned.
Do you think on the back of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, one of the things was drug use?
Yeah, it should have said that.
You also find out that the Red Sage has been kidnapped. What? And this is where you find out what's actually going on. Gaul and Maya appear. Gaul Acheron, the guy you're supposed to be finding to help Daxter turn back into a elf thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's been kidnapping all the sages you can't find, and he's opening up these vats of dark eco and trying to take over the world. And that's the guy you're supposed to be helping to find to help Daxter. I love this moment because Daxter realizes Like I'm fucked.
Mm.
And I actually like that. There's like a moment later on as well where Dexter's like weighing his option. He's like, he's like, yeah, go back to normal, save the world. Go back to normal. So he's like, all right, fine, we'll save the world.
So here's the thing, right? It's like we, the gamers, know what's going on by this point. You had kind of seen them alluded to in the beginning, but as the characters, Jak and Daxter, they don't know. And so, like, the effect is kind of like the effect of that being told at that point is kind of lost on me.
I think it works in some sense because they show you the characters at the beginning, but I don't think they name them. You just know there's two shadowy figures up to something, and then you find out like Gul Acheron, that's the guy. You're like, oh god, damn it! Like
Freaking acorns.
yeah, damn it, acorns.
Is this the part where they're actually talking to him, or is that when they get to the Citadel?
This is when they actually talk to him. Yeah, this is when they first show up.
Daxter says, like, do you see yourselves and how ugly you look? And like, the one girl is like the hottest girl in the game. Like
You're just saying that because she's got big personality.
Yeah, but she's also she's clearly the most attractive in the game.
Are you talking about the lady with the gray forehead?
Dude, I'm sorry.
And the white hair?
Did you meet the
Are you
hillbilly
into
in the
grannies?
swamp? Did you meet the hillbilly?
No,
Was that a lady?
next
Wait, was
to
I
the hillbilly.
confused?
No, the lady. Like, there's a girl that's with them.
Yeah, Maya. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Maya.
We all know the lady saving the lightning moles is the hottest in the game.
We all know the old lady that wants the bird in the beginning is the hottest. It's a G-MILF.
Yeah, Dora explored.
We all
Oh.
Dora explored.
Hopefully.
Can you say abuela?
Can you say prison? Because that's where we're going if we continue with this joke.
Oh boy.
Maybe
Anyway,
in 15 years or something.
Yeah, Gull's pretty ugly. Maya's got some big fucking knockers.
There you go. Split it up. But yeah, not much to do in Volcanic Crater except give people money, I guess.
Yeah, I think this is what I was talking about, where you can kind of feel maybe they were under some time constraints.
Yeah.
Because you just kind of go from this area to the last part of the game, and there's like a couple of things here, but there's not much going on yet. You know.
Well, yeah, I do find that the courses here are decent. You
Oh,
want to
they're
talk about them?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, that's what a map out is, Teddy. Is this your first time?
I would ask you to enlighten me, but we are on a time constraint.
We got 13 minutes. Let's go. I mean, we're gonna pause and watch it. Okay. Well, first we got Snowy Mountain.
Check.
Oh, that'll be easy.
There's snow, and it's a mountain.
Love the gondola.
So, full disclosure, by the time I found that there was a snowy mountain, I didn't even know you could get here until like I was ready to go to the Citadel. I had everything I needed.
Oh, so you didn't hear my Kira say, "Jack, I turned on the thing to go to Snowy Mountain."
I must have missed it. I didn't.
It's like you passed by that thing, and she says it. Yeah.
Okay, because again, I often play this game without the sound. These games without sound.
Yeah.
So some of the hearing things I didn't hear. But I found it later when I was like, oh, there's like a weird like a gondola or whatever it is that you can take, and I jumped on it, and it took me. I was like, oh, there's a whole new world. That would have been nice when I was looking for stuff.
A whole new mountain.
The gazebo.
So I don't have much to say about Snowy Mountain, except I looked around. It was pretty snowy.
I rode the gondola to the top of the mountain, got to the top, got a few orbs. I was like, nah, I'm good. Okay, back down. This is the one area in the game that I skipped.
Dude, you get to ride the bird again.
Shame.
Yeah, there's a whole bird platforming section.
It's
pretty fun.
How do you cross the little mountain path there? There's like a couple orbs. Your jump isn't high enough.
You roll jump?
I had not even done that once in the game.
Oh my god,
I've never
you are
done that.
missing out. Oh my god, you guys are missing out. You jump at the end of your roll and you'll like lunge forward.
Jeez, that would have been useful.
There's so much. You can get so much distance off that thing.
I never used it. Yeah.
You guys are missing out.
I knew that like the punch jump, and I had done the double jump spin attack. that was how I was getting distance in the game, but I had never done a roll thing. So
you gotta
good thing
roll
I didn't
jump,
toy
dude.
around with that. I'd never figured that out.
Yeah, I roll jump everywhere because it's the fastest way to get around.
I've been everywhere, man.
I've been everywhere, up on Snowy Mountain.
So tell us about
Breathe in
Snowy Mountain.
cold air.
What's the deal with it?
I don't know. It's cold.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's all right. There's a mission where you got to push some buttons. There's a mission where you got to stop these dudes from whacking a wall with the thing. And there's like a little fort area where you can platform. It's cute. It's I don't like revisiting this one because I feel like this loses something that the other stages have, and that is what Spencer's talking about. How like the levels kind of weave you in and out. This one, I found that when I get to a certain point and I want to leave the stage, I often forget how to get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, how did I get up here?
The next one we're about to talk about does that too.
Yeah, it does. It does. But yeah, this one is. I like Snowy Mountain. Maybe you guys will, like it. If you played it.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? The thing, too, is, like, it's easy enough to come back to this game and 100% your file. So that was kind of my mindset. I had played this game, a little insider story here. I played, like, a little bit one night, and I played the whole rest of the game in one day. And I had finished with 89 or 90 precursor or power cells. 90 precursor orbs, Jesus. Barely got any of the things. No,
I didn't pay anybody's rent.
Nobody, just my own. I paid the hero to fix the bridge, and that was it. And so I was just a little tired out by that point. And but I did generally like the next area in the game,
which is because we had to skip Snowy Mountain because the guys didn't play it. Spider Cave,
love me a good spider.
where Peter
good
Parker
cave.
became Spider-Man.
Is that
Jack.
true?
Yeah. Did you not play Spider-Man
No, I never played a Spider-Man game.
on the PS4?
You should try this one on the PS2. It's called Jak and Daxter, the Spider-Man Legacy. Have you heard of it?
Pizza time.
Not the Spider-Man Legacy.
Because you basically do some sick moves,
Oh,
like
sick.
climb on the walls, and use the power of Blue Eco.
Sick. I like Blue
Sick.
Eco. Eco's cool. Eco's sick.
Sick.
Eco's sick. You
Yeah,
do get
dude.
Red Eco. And well, actually, you get Red Eco in Snowy Mountain, but also here.
And also, no, never mind. I generally like some of the challenges here. This is the first time they have you aim with your what the hell is it? The fireball eco, the yellow eco. So you have to like take out these centipedes crawling up the wall. There's like
Oh, you
massive
can aim?
centipedes. Yeah, use the triangle button.
Yeah.
Oh, I never put that together. I knew you could do that. I just never put together you could do that with the fireball thing.
Yeah,
And you can aim at them. Yeah, it makes it way easier.
Oh,
it's sick.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Couple other cool missions like take out the dark crystals. Those things will explode. Dark crystal.
I love that movie.
Great movie. I've never seen it. And then also there's like this huge platform where you get a little sneak preview of item that's going to come up later. This kind of like mosquito artifact. And
love
you have to do a
mosquitoes.
bunch of scaling on that and a lot of cool challenges. There is a little cave with some spiders and I got kind of like a Lord of the Rings feel out of it.
I don't love Lord of the Rings.
Sucks to be you. And that was sick.
Yeah, that was cool. They kept hatching out of the eggs.
I love the fact that because the volcanic crater was a volcano, and they could have easily made this a volcano as well. I love the fact that the substance you fall into is actually dark eco, because where you are, this is the last full level before you get to the end of the game.
Yeah.
So I like that little touch, because dark eco is like the big evil substance, and you're supposed to stopping it and stuff. And they talk about how it's underground, so it's a nice touch.
It's underground. Not a lot of people know about it.
That whole platforming square is or cube, I guess, is intense. That will really try your patience or try your ability to platform.
The one around that mosquito statue?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you gotta
Oh
do
my
like
God.
backflips and stuff, especially if you're going for all the orbs. Like I had seen one goddamn precursor orb in the air above the little like spinny thing at the top layer. It's like, do I do it? Am I gonna want to come back here later? Jesus, I gotta go do it. But it's some really damn good platforming, and you can kind
Yeah.
of skip around a bit too if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I wish I would have noticed that if you go to like the very, okay, so if you're looking at it, you go to the very left and there's like that pad on like way deep. There's like a big pad.
Yeah.
If you do that, you can like get to the top pretty quickly. But I didn't
Right.
notice that until like 20 minutes in.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's dark in here.
Turn on a light.
Okay, thank you, Ted.
Do you want me to? Here, I got you.
They really should have had like a karting section in here, shouldn't they? Like a-
Cartos?
Yeah, like Kartos.
You know what
From
would have
that
been
game.
neat? Because this game is
What's
so
that?
well interconnected. It would have been cool if there was a karting segment that went from here to the mountain thing, or sorry, the volcano
Yeah.
thing, all the way to
if
the
you
frozen
like
thing.
levels. If you like levels that connect in that fashion, boy, do I have the game for you. Banjo-Tooie
I can't wait.
Oh,
does that.
cool.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
actually,
that'd
like,
be cool.
find, you can find exits in Banjo-Tooie that lead to other the other stages. It's cool.
I'm so damn excited for that. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
But let's
Banjo-Tooie
focus.
confirmed?
Confirmed on my end.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Okay.
Double
What
confirmation.
about Sonic Adventure?
Yeah, I'll play it.
Okay, let's finish this thing.
Okay. Lava Tube.
Tubular.
Tubular. There's another speeder stage.
My favorite.
Get the water balloons. It's got some really funky track designs.
Reminds
Is it
me
your
of like a
favorite?
roller coaster.
Tycoon.
Yeah.
Which one?
The first one.
I played Roller Coaster Tycoon on my cell phone.
How was it? Did it
Small.
or was it sick? Suck or sick?
Suck
Look at
or
my new
sick.
series.
My new series, Suck or Sick. Never do both at the same time.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Oh, suck.
So much it makes you sick.
But no, I love
This
this. This is my one of my
so
favorite parts of the game. This lava
it's a
tube.
fun one. This is actually the one. Like, I didn't remember the other ones. I just remembered this racing course. So like when I played the other two, I was like, "Is this the one with the funky track?" No. And I got to this one, and I was like, "It's this one."
Oh, this had like F-Zero feels to it.
Yeah. I love that it has like a shooting segment within it. Like that's freaking cool.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
It kind of reminded me of like
mining area.
like Return of the Jedi, when they go through the whole Death Star and then they're in the middle and they got to shoot the core. It kind of reminded me of that. I was like, oh my god, this is lit. This is awesome.
Do you know what? Sentinel Beach reminded me of episode. I forget which episode what it is.
I don't like sand.
Where, yeah, he doesn't like sand.
Episode
Is that
2.
two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
Yeah. Anyway, Lava Tube, pretty cool. I mean, it reminds me of episode 3 where Anakin falls into the lava,
Yeah.
Great times.
and then we're on the Gaul and Maya Citadel.
Reminds me of episode 5 when
Yeah.
when he has to get.
Oh, dude, Snowy Mountain reminded me of episode 5.
Oh yeah, cause of Hoth.
Yeah, when the Hoth. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Gaul and Maya Citadel. You get there and you find out Samos has been captured. And
You know what? It reminds me of episode 6. Where, Darth Vader confirms he's Anakin's father.
I remember. Yeah, in episode 5 he says, "I'm your father," and then episode 6
To
he
himself.
confirms it.
I'm on. Yeah, dude. I wasn't joking. I'm
Remember
actually
when I
father.
said I was your father? Well, guess what?
Remember?
It is
I
true.
am your father.
Do you have any
Again.
money? Do you have
Still.
any money I can borrow?
I need to pay my rent.
Do
I
have-
just need to get back on my feet.
I need orbs.
Did Morgan Freeman play?
I need 90 orbs.
Yeah, dude. You didn't watch Star Wars?
No.
You didn't watch
Nope.
episode 5? And then
Morgan
episode 6?
Freeman? I didn't see that version.
Morgan Friedman.
Morgan Fritos.
Because we're famous.
Yo, I don't have time for this show anymore. I am now famous. I'm beyond this shit. Good luck with your shitty ass little platformer game on the PS2. You're fucking nerds. I'm out of here.
So Spencer, what did you think about the final area
that's
in
what
Jak
I'm gonna.
and Daxter?
That's what I'm gonna say when I become famous off of this.
And we're replaying Jak and Daxter.
Abridged. Yeah, we just keep. I think from this point on, we just keep doing Jak and Daxter every month for some reason.
And just stopping at the final boss and then
Yeah,
saving it till the next episode where we have to redo
well,
everything.
you guys know what's funny about Galmaya Citadel, right?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. What?
He spaced out for a second there.
Remember that from earlier?
Old man Alex.
This man is ibuprofen.
I didn't take my Geritol.
He needs a big bag of weed.
Anyway, Galmaya Citadel. This is technically the last level. I would call it a level, yeah. You got to rescue all 4 of the sages.
Yeah.
Do some cool platforming challenges. There are things introduced here that I really like that I wish I could have been in the game more. Maybe
Like
in some of the
what?
other. I'm going to tell you. hold your tits for a second.
You want me to hold my tits?
Hold them. So never
Holding.
never make that face at me again, Daddy.
Hold on to your
I want to get one more face
Hold
in
on to
before,
your titties.
before I was
so
banned from ever doing it again.
Yeah.
there's platforming challenges where you hit a button and different colored platforms appear, and when you touch
Okay.
one color, all those colored platforms disappear. So it's like 5 colors, and
Yeah.
you have to kind of like plan it. That's so cool.
I like
It's like
that.
a block puzzle.
That I wish they could have put that in some of the other areas.
Yeah, I like that a
Where,
lot.
like the lost city and stuff.
That was really cool. There's a lot of moving platform puzzles here that are really, really neat. I enjoyed that. I wish there were more of that, but maybe down the road that'll be bigger.
Yeah, this is where the platform. They really try to put you to the test with some of the platforming challenges.
I was missing 2 freaking precursor orbs after this. I had 198 out of 200, and I was just like, nah. Not happening.
Why? Why is it not happening? I believe in you, Teddy.
So
Do you believe in me scouring the stupid freaking environment to find where I
believe
missed
in
2
you.
of these damn eggs? No.
We believe in you.
It's not Easter. I don't need eggs.
A little peek behind the curtain. I will be editing this one, and hopefully Alex provides me with video footage, because I did record some video footage for this, and it'll be me failing a very easy jump like
I only
50
re-
times.
I only recorded. I was recording because a little bit peek behind the curtain here, like Spencer said. I was supposed to edit this, and then I quickly realized I don't have enough time to edit this before it has to be released. So I texted Spencer last night, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't do this."
Okay,
So
so
I-
then,
you know,
then
I
you're-
stopped recording at Volcanic Crater.
Tell you what, we could just reuse the footage from Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, we'll just use that.
A little peek behind the curtain here. Teddy is suggesting that we use the footage from Shadow of the Colossus.
That's not a peek.
That's not a peek
curtain.
behind the. Yeah.
A little peek behind the curtain here. Spencer is actually making fun of me and then laughing,
Oh no! I would
which
never.
hurts my feelings.
I would never do that. No,
Who's
but
peeking?
then thank you. Everybody thank Alex, because you're gonna have to watch me fail a very easy jump at least 10 times.
Thank you,
Dude,
Alex.
Dude, don't. Okay,
That's all I
don't
got.
feel bad. Don't feel bad because I'm pretty sure I forgot what level it was. One of the levels that I recorded, I died like I don't know how many fucking times, and I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head. I'm trying to think, but no. It was the Lost City. I fell so many fucking times in that stage, and I was like, "Wow, this gameplay is gonna suck."
Good thing you guys aren't using my precursor basin footage of me going off the jump 30 fucking times.
A little peek behind the curtain here. Teddy's actually suggesting that he sucked at that level.
It's not a.
Pretty
That
sure you
one- that
sucked
one-
at the Forbidden City.
That one wouldn't really be a peek behind the curtain.
A little peek behind the curtain here. I sucked at the
Are you confused,
City.
Alex?
A little peek behind the curtain here. I'm stuck. Help!
A little peek behind the curtain. Alex is behind the curtain.
Somebody
I don't know if
peek
you guys
behind that
can see
curtain.
this here.
There's a lot of curtains in here.
Somebody's peeking.
Who hung up all these curtains?
We're giving you a first peek here.
Where do all these fucking curtains come
A
from?
little sneak peek here.
Well, in this level, when you peek behind the curtain, you find all 4 of the sages at some point, and they all talk to you, and they all have different personalities. I really like the I think he's supposed to be the red sage. He's
Rauru.
presumably blind, and he calls Daxter the hero. He's like, "Well, thank you, Daxter," and
Yeah.
I thought that was cute.
I love the light medallion. When you get it, it goes in your hands. Da 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 da.
It's Ocarina of Time.
Classic.
If you want to hear more about Ocarina of Time, go jump in a hole.
And listen to the Ocarina of Time map out while you're there.
In that
You
hole.
got 3 hours to kill.
Hopefully
Play it
the
again.
hole is comfortable. 'Cause
Yeah.
we-
We've got gameplay.
3 hours in a hole.
Listening to Ocarina of Time map out.
Anyway, yeah, this is mainly just that. There's not really a lot of exploring here when it comes to finding power cells beyond the scout flies. Because every time you rescue a sage, they give you a power cell. So that's kind of like where that comes in here.
Oh, where were these sages throughout the entirety of the game?
They were
They
kidnapped,
were all kidnapped.
except for
Oh.
Samos. Because like you get to their huts and Samos is like, "Well, I guess they're at
Yeah.
Shoney's getting the breakfast buffet." Well,
Shoney's. The PlayStation Cafe. Hi,
No,
welcome to
dude.
Shoney's.
dude, Shoney's was a place. We used to have a Shoney's.
Oh.
It was like it was kind of like a, I don't know, like a Denny's or a Frisch's.
I thought that was
It
a
was-
bad PS1.
No,
Denny's
Shoney's-
thing.
A Denny's or a
Sh-
what?
Frisch's. That's a southern thing. Well, I guess you're in South too. That's
You know
like
what, Denny's or fishes.
No, I'm
or a Frisch's.
We
Shit, you don't have Frisch's?
No.
don't got fishes.
Oh, dude, you're missing out, dude. Get the
We have
Frisch's-
fishes. We don't have
Frisch's
fishes.
Big Boy. It's so fucking good, dude. It's awesome. It's like a little cafe style chain of restaurants with. They got great breakfast food, and they serve a sandwich called the Frisch's Big Boy.
Ooh,
It's like a big burger. It's pretty
naughty.
naughty.
That's dirty.
Anyway, I used to go to Shoney's all the time, so that's why I said Shoney's. But I didn't make the connection with Sony. That was. I would like to claim that and say that was intentional, but it wasn't.
Little peek behind the curtain. Alex constantly tries to take credit for jokes that he didn't actually come up with.
Little peek behind the curtain. Stop peeking, you bastard!
Peek behind the curtain. I'm in the shower. Oh my god!
It's a nightmare.
A little peek behind the curtain. No, Spencer's belittling me, and this happens all the time. And I'm about to quit the show.
Before you do, let's check out the final boss.
So they have put together a precursor robot. At the beginning of the game, on Misty Island, you hear Gaul tell the lurkers to didn't know what to do. They have to find any artifacts they can, and it turns out they were collecting artifacts to complete a precursor robot in order to open a giant silo full of dark eco, which once open will presumably allow them to rewrite the world.
You know what to do. Show me what you're gonna do. Now.
Tell me what you're gonna do now.
And I guess how Alex plays, yeah, you keep rolling.
I do, dude. I do.
Jump!
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I roll.
That's
You're
what I
right.
do.
That's
what I do out here.
I'm a roller.
Here,
That's what I do,
Jack,
That's what we
A roll.
do. We roll.
We roll.
West Side.
We roll, Joe.
We roll. We roll.
Anyway, yeah, boss fight's pretty easy. It's cool though.
You know what screwed me up is what to do with the white eco at the end.
Wow. You're really gonna claim that eco is white eco? I'm just kidding.
It was.
It's a race joke. Yeah.
Alex, the joke master.
Dude, I'm sorry, I can't compare to Teddy, the funniest man alive.
I try. I really do. I put all my all into it.
Hey, doesn't Alex remind you of like a Sega character?
It's funny. He runs through some kind of mascot from them or something.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
which one.
Are you guys talking about knights?
Yeah. No.
You want to
no,
be
actually
androgynous? Okay.
Not knights. It's a different one.
Are you guys talking about Samba de Amigo? Because
Mm.
how I'm always wearing
Oh,
a festive hat and shaking baracas.
I thought you were making another race joke.
It is, but no. I don't think that's the one. I think it's a different one.
We trying to
Golden
say about
axe.
we trying to say about Somebody Amigo, Teddy.
Maracas, it's pretty. You got to be careful. You tread in a fine line.
Yeah,
Why?
not all Mexicans have maracas.
But Somebody Amigo, the little monkey from the game Somebody Amigo, he sure fucking does. The Dreamcast gave you a pair of maracas as a controller.
I'm gonna step away from this one and maybe reference columns. 3,
Anyway,
2,
so you
2
fight
ancient Greek
Gal and Maya, they're in a giant cursor robot.
structures,
Slowly opening the silos.
architecture.
And you have to stop them. You have to use
Columns.
You have to use a combination of different ecos.
2
and
columns.
I mean, really, you just need the
Yellow
blue
and
and the blue and
blue.
the yellow.
yeah, red isn't really part of this.
Hey, what did the red eco do anyway? I didn't
gave
really
you
understand.
Powered up combat, like you could punch the dark eco boxes and stuff, and it wouldn't hurt you, and you can do this. It just kind of like made you stronger.
Mm.
You know what's cool though? I don't want to go too much on tangent because I keep doing this. In Jak 2, they actually repurposed the eco as guns. So what's cool is that like the red eco is the shotgun, which makes sense because it's the power, and then yellow eco is a sniper because it's distance, and then blue eco is like a rapid fire because it's like energy. So it's cool how they actually incorporate the eco from the first game into the guns for 2.
It's eco-friendly.
How long were you holding that?
Maybe a minute. No?
Jesus, how did you not explode?
I did.
He just did.
I just did.
No, okay.
It just came out.
It's like Taco Bell.
Ew. How long were you holding that one?
Anyway, what do you guys think about this boss fight?
Not long, apparently. It was good.
I liked it. It wasn't very hard, but
I love the set piece when they throw the little bomb, and then you had to do the jump pad, and then you jump, and it goes under you. It's such a cool little moment.
yeah.
You got to be fast.
I remember the first time I played this on PS2, I was like, I still remember getting to this part, and then whenever I had to do that do that jump, I was like, whoa! I don't know. It's, just
It's
like,
a good visual.
Now I realize that it just goes off of when you jump. But first time playing as a kid, I was just like, yeah, it'll just go off.
No, you can mistime it.
Yeah,
Well,
I mistimed it.
No, but I'm saying though is that like whenever
when it explodes after you jump.
yeah, it won't go off. It won't go off. Like you can't jump and then it won't go off. It'll go off automatically
Gotcha.
when
So
you
as
jump.
soon as you jump, it'll go off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as soon as
it's
you jump, it goes off.
But there is a timer because
Yes,
if you don't
you
jump
can go on
time-
too
Yes,
long.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, but I'm saying, you can't jump and then it not go off.
It's not like you have
It'll
to
always-
wait a second or two. Right.
Yeah, so like it's
So you
ti-
could
so, like,
theoretically just grab the blue eco, then just jump
Let
and
it
it'll
go.
go
Go
off.
straight to the jump pad.
Yeah. So that kind of takes some of the magic out of it. But I remember being a kid and being like, because it just feels like you like barely made it, you know?
There goes Disney. Imagine. Your imagination's crushed.
Dude, I would love to replace Mickey Mouse with Daxter.
I'm sure parents wouldn't love that.
So you kill Go and Maya.
Do you, though?
Yeah, I mean they fucking the head of the robot they were in falls into the vat of dark eco, then it closes up. Like
Yeah, but what's his name? Samos says, "Oh, I think they'll be dead. Maybe,
probably.
probably."
What's funny is that like they didn't. I don't think at this point they had the sequels fully planned out. This character never come back. so presumed dead.
Oof! Spoiler alert. Okay,
It's not a spoiler. They don't come back.
you spoiled it. That would be the natural connection. Now my whole world was just turned over.
How are you supposed
It's
to
like-
enjoy Jak 2 knowing that 2 characters that were dead in the first one won't be coming back to the second one?
I know.
Anyway, after you finish it, I love the little cutscene at the end when after you kill them, and then you're riding back on the platform, and they're like doing a little dance. They're riding back.
Spencer, you should have closed your question. How are you supposed to enjoy Jak 2?
Oh, no, I think it'll be good.
It is good. It's the best of the series. Anyway, so there was a moment we didn't touch here that I kind of talked about earlier, where Daxter weighs his options. He's like, turn back to normal, save the world. He's like, okay, fine. And I really like that moment with him because like the whole objective from the get go was to kind of cure Daxter, and then so I like the fact that like he's kind of reluctant about it, but he kind of gives that up and saves the world, and he's like, okay, so he's gonna be stuck as the Otzel for presumably ever.
How does his choice save the world?
Because they have to stop Cole and Maya, and that's
Using White Eco, and White Eco would have saved him. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Yeah, right.
That's the assumption.
Yeah.
That you can only use the
Yeah.
White Eco for one thing, and
They never really explain that. I mean, they bring back Light Eco in Jack 3, and there's like a Light Jack form and stuff. And spoiler alert. But you do get like Light Jack here at the end to kill him, which is cool. It's a cool little cutscene. But yeah, they never explained like how Light Eco, like why couldn't they just have done that from the get go if that would cure Daxter? Why did they have to go find Go Acheron? I don't know.
that's just
Plot
the
holes.
theory.
Plot holes. A butt theory. Thanks for farting.
Dude, Jack and Kira almost kissed.
Yeah, this is the start of Jack almost kissing the main lead female character of all the games.
It was naughty.
Yeah, and then Dexter's like, nope, cockblock.
It was the real naughty dog.
Naughty Otzel.
Who's good naughty?
I like, and then they notice there's a giant fucking door up here on the top of this platform. And they're like, what the hell is that thing? And it's like, well, I guess we'll need all the power cells to open that door. Do you guys know what's behind the door?
No, it's behind the door.
So you open the door, and all you know is it has something to do with the precursors. They don't explain anything. It ties the two. It does tie directly into two, though.
Does he get a tie in too?
Yeah, he gets a tie. Jack gets a tie. That's the next game.
Nice.
Jack,
You unlock a secret skin.
Jack goes to his first job interview.
Hi, I'm Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack. I saved the world.
Yeah.
My best friend got turned into a small furry creature.
I almost kissed the girl,
I almost kissed a girl once.
and I liked it.
That was
Anyway,
Katy
this is-
Perry's original jam.
Also, up here is what I was talking about. You can look
Oof,
out
Spencer.
and see the rest of the map. And that was such a cool moment. I remember being a kid and like wanting to jump down and like explore around, but you can't because it just looks like one big world, So it makes you like I'm like I want to go further that way, and I'm like, oh, I can't because like it's a video game. And
So, what do you think Terry will think of the Jack and Daxter Precursor legacy?
well, it's me, Terry, and I can tell you that it's not on GOG.
I'm certified real. Terry. This is how Terry talks, right? He's from the South.
Yeah.
Terrence 309.
Terrence,
309.
my name is Terrence 309.
I'm actually the 309th Terrence in the family
I'm
tree.
actually 309 years old.
Believe it.
Believe it.
I'm sure he thinks it's all right.
What did you guys think about that Jack and Daxter, the Precursor legacy?
I had a good time.
sick.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Please tell me at the same time.
I had a good
It
time
was
with it.
sick.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I had a good time. Oh, I thought you were going to synchronize again. Okay, go ahead.
No, I thought it was really good. I liked how interconnected it felt. I liked that it didn't take itself too seriously, which most of the platformers back then didn't. So that's cool. I liked the adventure. Combat, I was a little but the platforming was definitely the main point, and it was really good. So, thumbs up for me.
Ted,
Ted is I. I liked it as a fan of 3D platformers. I love my Banjos. I love my Marios. I love some Sonic here and there. And Jack, Daxter, Precursor Legacy, this is a classic. This is a really good 3D platformer. It's well built. It does leave some room to be desired in terms of kind of just maybe scope, but I get it, as kind of like an entry title in the series. And I think it does some things that a lot of 3D platformers don't do. There's not too much fluff. There's not too much filler. and everything's pretty purposeful. It's accessible, and I think it is just very playable. And I enjoyed it as a first Jak experience.
This is the type of game that I talk about, like when we do the map outs, like I often talk about like cohesion and so on. And this game, I think, fully does that for me. This is like probably, if not my favorite, one of my favorite collectathon platformers. This is a game that I love to curl up on a nice, cold winter's day in a nice blanket. And I used to do this and play with my wireless PS2 controller. That's right, I was a spoiled shit. I had a wireless PS2 controller.
Yeah.
And just like spend the entire day playing through this game because it's not, it's like 6 hours long. It's it's not that bad.
One thing I liked about this one, and I think Banjo has a lot of this too, is that it's so counter to Mario Odyssey, which to me just felt like such a step back in terms of platforming games. Like, I mean, it was the controls and everything were solid, but just like from a level design perspective, like everything's just completely broken up into zones. Like that you have to travel to. They're not like connected. Whereas this one, everything's super connected, which I like more. I think that's cooler. And the collectathon stuff, like it actually gets you stuff. Like it serves a purpose.
Well, and like I think other like games like Mario Sunshine at the time would still do the thing where they took you out of levels after collecting like the stars and and stuff like that. And I love the fact in this one it's so seamless. Like you can just run in to a level, collect everything, and then leave. Like you don't have to go back there again. For the most part, there are some times where things get like activated, but for the most part, you don't really have to like retread a lot of it.
I'm kind of okay with that in Mario games, just because every star, every shine sprite, every moon, not necessarily an Odyssey, but their experiences, their events, and so like you really do feel like you're getting the whole cinematic kind of experience with each of them. People will call that fluff, they'll call that filler, and that's fine. And I do appreciate Jak for just keeping the ball rolling. I don't need that with every power cell. It would have just been tortured. You just go in and there's just one sitting right there, and it's ta-da! Okay, let's throw you out of the beach. Come back to the beach. Okay, go chase some seagulls. Ta-da! Okay, so that's not exciting, but I think they did well by what the game is.
I think Sunshine would have been better if everything was interconnected like it is here in Jak and Daxter. Like it sort of lends itself to that. Like it's all kind of one big thing. But the
problem with the Mario thing is that they frame it like missions, and they like actively try to change the level around to accommodate that, sometimes. And Jak is like, I think they designed the levels with these accomplishments in mind.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
just
so
a little more foresight.
Yeah, we know the seagull's going to swoop up a thing. We know there's a cannon up here. We know that you have to clear these things, and do
Nintendo could do that. They could figure that out. They're smart enough. I think Mario Sunshine would have benefited from that. I don't know about Odyssey because everything was so different, but Sunshine for sure has the same aesthetic throughout. Like we were saying, everything's a beach level. Like, okay, we might as well just make it one.
But I mean, isn't it kind of exciting that the world changes through?
It is. I'm not saying that was a bad thing.
Sprite?
They could have made. I think they could have made the world change with it. Like they could have kept that if they were. They just had to be a little smarter about level design, which Nintendo's really good with level design. I don't know why they didn't do that.
But Naughty Dog, man. This was their first PS2 title. This is their last proper platformer. Around this time, platformers were kind of falling out of fashion. I think like the same year this was released was the year GTA 3 forever changed the fucking landscape of gaming by being like, hey, here's a city. Go do whatever you want. And games just kind of became that. So whenever we return to Jak 2, we will see the effects of that. The series will be changed forever.
Living in a city. You've got to survive.
Oh, wait, hold on. What series is that song from?
Sonic R.
No, well, it's from the Sonic series, right?
Got to keep your dream alive.
Wait, City. Wasn't there a city in Sonic Adventure?
Well, shit, Alex, you're right.
Spencer, are you going to be in Sonic Adventure?
Yeah, I'll play it.
He'll be in the game. He'll be his girlfriend in Jak, but him in Sonic Adventure.
Dude.
Help!
Spencer, is that your fucking nightmare, waking up in a 3D Sonic game?
Not if that one
Chili
girl,
dogs?
Not that one girl with the pink bra is there. I'll hang out with her.
Or the
Amy?
bath?
No, the evil
Talking
one.
about Rouge?
Rouge, yeah.
Well, she's not really evil, but okay.
Well, she's on the evil guy's side, right? When they're doing the.
You can talk to Alex.
She's playing them.
Alex is the train conductor in that game. Did you know? He actually does the voice work.
Oh, you do the train conducting?
Yeah.
Can you do it for us?
The train headed for Mystic Ruin will be departing soon.
That was good.
And everybody, you can now clap. Yeah. Yeah. I'm famous now.
Welcome to the club.
Jak and Daxter, awesome game. Thanks for joining us for this map out. Whoop, whoop. Teddy, funniest man alive, give us a final joke.
Have you seen the Discord lately? That's the joke. Get it? It's the Discord. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
A moth walks into a podiatrist's office. He sits down. The guy says, "What's your problem?" He says, "Well, my wife hates me. My kid hates me. And I just don't feel like I'm going to be alive much longer, and it's depressing me."
Mm-hmm.
Podiatrist says, "You need a psychiatrist. Why'd you come in here?" He said, "The light was on."
Did you want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
got it. Let us know in the comments below. Which joke did you like the most? Why was it?
Do you want to hear another
None
joke?
of them.
The last 26 years of my life.
Oh, it's rough.
End the episode, Spencer.
Okay.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them Button Mappers.